What's going on, guys? What's going on, mate? How's it going? Might as well jump into some dungeons. I've just done the worst thing as well. I've put a 50% boost on when I've got like really good ones. So I'm just gonna have to wait till that wears down. We're running a few randoms as we've got some double XP going. Right, dungeon find a random. Right, let's get into this. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just finishing leveling up the Necro. I was on level 28. I really can't be bothered, but I do want to get the skill lines sorted just in case I need them. So yeah, this weekend is the best time to just finishing up, doing some leveling. Have I got any food? Only rubbish ones, right. I don't think these stack. Do they stack? No, they don't. So yeah, I think it's dropping next week actually for PC, so it is really soon, so I need to get my arse in gear and get this Necro leveled. Even if I can just get it to 40 or something, just today, and then maybe finish it off tomorrow. Also need to do maybe a bit more Sky Shard hunting. I need to get the Essence Thief stuff as well, so I'll just be doing some grinding basically. That's pretty much what the stream will be, just prepping. I'm not picking up nothing's worth picking up unless I get a rare drop. But yeah, I'm sort of in two minds whether to get the new season pass or not, or just wait for it on sale, because like I said, the subclassing is going to be base game anyway. You know, the scribing's going to come to the base game, and I'm not like super excited to be running around in a new zone, as it is just essentially a chapter. I don't know why they're not calling it chapters still, because it pretty much is just like a half the size of a chapter. So I don't know, you know, why they're not just calling it a chapter, because it basically is, it's launching at the same time. It's got trials, it's got delves, it's just a new zone. There we go. So yeah, I might wait for it, to be honest. What pairs better with Stam, Warden, Sword and Ball, and two-handed or dual wield? Sword and Ball or dual wield? I'd go two-handed, to be honest, personally, as I like sort of like a dizzy sort of setup play style. It just depends how you prefer to play. I mean, there's not. I think damage-wise, I think dual wield might give slightly more damage, but there's not really a lot in it at all. It's just how you really wanna, what you wanna run really. But I like to run two-handed on sort of like stamina-based builds. That's why I'm still after the Essence Thief two-handed. I haven't got any of them yet, so I will be running a few of those. To be honest, I could, and I don't think it's high enough level. It's DLC, so I can't actually do both at once. I can't level this tune and do that. Has subclass come happy Xbox yet? Well, subclassing for Xbox I think is like middle of June. I think it's like the 18th for consoles, so we've still got a while. But I've got an account on PC and Xbox, so I'll be able to do the subclassing. I'm going to be on PC most of the time, to be honest, because it's getting it first, and then I'll be doing, you know, lots of builds on the Xbox because I've got access to more stuff. So it's June the 2nd, I think, for PC. Chest. Yeah, 18th for console. So we always get like things a couple of weeks later. But yeah, it's just leveling tones. It's just, oh, I can't bear it. But I did want a Necro just on PC. And then I've got every class on PC apart from the Arcanist, but I don't think I'll be leveling one of those. Ideally I'd like to have one just in case, because of the class lines, but I'm not leveling another tune. No way. I've pretty much got everything I need. There is a subclassing build I will be using with Arcanist, but I'm just going to have to pump it out on the Xbox. I'm not planning to do everything on PC, because I haven't got access to everything. Leveling, yeah, oh, I just can't stand it. Even with this, there's meant to be, I'll show it afterwards, but yeah, there's meant to be a double XP or 100% bonus. It don't feel like it. But mind you, I've only got a 50% pot on, which is garbage, and I can't take it off. So I've got to let it run down. Got another hour to go. So I stupidly put that on and then logged out, and then, yeah, that's got that ticking. Right, nearly level 30. Yeah, I've got this stupid thing on. I swear you used to be able to take them off, but I can't take it off. Because I was going to add like a better one, because that one is just trash. Of course, I've got all the, I should have all the training gear. You know, all the usual. And the announcement, yeah, event, yeah, it's on. Experience boost, it could have fooled me. Like the dolmens are still like, I was doing dolmens earlier, and it's still like 8 dolmens per level with what I've got on. It's like, bloody hell, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'll just stick with some dungeons or whatever. Treasure map. I thought you could at one point, yeah, I could have sworn you could have removed buffs that you didn't want. You can remove the effects of like a consumable, but not the scrolls, so I've got to wait for that to bloody go down. So, ideally you want to just do Black Rose Prison, you know, if you want to do it as quickly as possible, but I don't actually have access to this on PC, because I would just pay someone just to just spam me up some levels. So we're going to be doing the dungeon route. Someone's put a skull on my head, or did I do that? What's going on your head, mate? Leave group. As I said, Necromancer is going to be very strong because of the Blast Bones. Even if you don't want to particularly play a Necromancer, the Blast Bones, the Grave Lord. Is it Grave Lord? Yeah, this skill line is very strong. You know, you do get a lot of critical strike chance. Is quite strong. You know, you got the damage over time effects bonus. You're also going to get a cost reduction on them, so like having, and blast bones is undodgeable as well, so it's a nice skill to have. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah, Black Rose Prison. Yeah, ideally just pump that out, because probably 2 hours with everything maxed you'll be done. Right, let's do another dungeon then, even though I'm not going to get the extra bonus. I think it will pair well with Walden. Yeah, I mean, Walden is going to be really good as well. I've got some good combos. I think I've got one with, I think it's Arcanist and Walden, because they're frost damage, AoE frost damage, they're really strong combo. And yeah, you could go Walden Necro. You can basically make anything work, but the strongest lines that players are going for is of course the assassination line on the Nightblade. Yeah, like the Gravelord one for the offensive ones. You've also got the Storm Calling ones quite strong. I'm just trying to think of them off the top of my head. And then like back bar, sort of more defensive bars. You know, it's the Templar one. I think it's the Restoring Light one. You know, because it's just going to make you super tanky. And of course the Walden with the Polar Wind. And even the front bar for Walden, the one with the Shulks. You know, Minor and Major Breach. You know, some really strong combos. Exit the queue, what? Hello? I would try Battlegrounds, but that's just... Should I just do one just for jokes? I could just do one for jokes, see what happens. Oh, what? I've got a penalty. Because I'm going to be... I tend to avoid the Battlegrounds in under 50 unless you've actually got something specifically set up, because you're just going to get wrecked, because you have players that will go in there that have specifically got builds for it. And I've got no damage at all. But if it's just like an objective one, I might be able to squeak it. Right, let's sort this out. That's what I'm trying to do, is prepare for just trying to think what's going to pair well with this Walden. Yeah, Walden, I'm going to be maining Walden on PC. Probably like a Dizzy build. Yeah, there's some really strong combos. It's Dizzy... No, I'm not saying Dizzy. Yeah, Walden, Templar, and then you can either go Nightblade or Necro. So Necro with Blast Bones or Nightblade with a Specky. Spec Bow's dodgeable, but there's 2 of them. And then Blast Bone is undodgeable and it does slap hard. So you can sort of mix and match. You know, push the crit damage as well. Everyone's going to go be going crit, so the Assassination line's going to boost your crit. The Templar line's going to boost your crit. The Walden line's going to boost your crit. You could actually put all 3 on. Just be careful, you've got like the defensives up. You can use a Scribing to make up for that. You can really push the crit damage. I've got the Prophets more I could use. Right, that is going to push the damage up at least a bit. I've got no pen either. Yeah, I might just go into a BG, see what happens. Just something different. Let's quickly get the Lovermunders just for a little bit of pen. I'll probably get destroyed though, because like I said, I'm not set up for a BG in any shape or form. But if it's an objective one, I might be able to just go for the objectives. Squeak it. What is really lacking on this? Right, the resistances are just... Recoveries are fine. The damage and it's just, everything's just trash. don't think that's going to really do much. I'll just chuck the lever on. And then put the blast bones on. I don't think I've even got any food to even run properly, not proper food. Oh, you know what? Let's just see what happens. And while we're waiting, we'll grind some mobs. Have you released the 5.0 salt kit? No, I haven't. That'll probably be one of the next builds I'll be dropping. It will be theory crafty because it's subclassing, so I won't actually. That won't have any gameplay. But yeah, I think it's going well over probably 62k match. It's really strong on one bar. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Are you level 30? Yeah, so I'll probably be releasing that soon. I said it is theory crafted. It's using the Night Blade because the Night Blade gives bonus max magicka. So I'm basically abusing the passive max magicka and then pushing it into the 60. So it will hit really hard. Whether how it's going to play in this crazy meta, I don't know, but it will hit hard. Oh no, this is going to be painful. My damage is just trash. Unless there's someone here to help me. Normally you see someone here. Oh my god, there's no one here. Oh, we got the BGs up. Oh god, this is going to be terrible. I've got 2k weapon damage. Virtually no pen and virtually no resistances. This is going to be sweet. Do you get any buffs for like being low level? Oh god. I mean, I like the recoveries. Recoveries are good. I think it's because I've got that trash food on or whatever it is. Laying in bed, falling asleep. Yeah, I've only just woke up about an hour ago. I need to get leveling. That's why I'm doing this. I'm desperate for the XP. I'd like to just hit 40 today, then I'll leave it at that. I need to farm some essence. Oh, I just hate farming, but it's like I said, on Xbox I've got everything. It's only because it's my side account basically for PC that I ain't got much. But I'm not farming no more sets. It's just only good. Essence is the one exception. What did you put on your turn? I usually put on Therikas in training. I think it might be Heartland. I don't even remember. I've just got, oh no, I've just got complete random stuff. I think I just picked up. Yeah, I think I just bought a load. I did have a proper set for training, and I think I deleted it because I was like, I'm not making any more tunes, and then I sort of convinced myself to do a necro. Wish Xbox had that node glow for the resources. Yeah, well there will be add-ons coming anyway, so like the harvest map and that is all going to be sweet anyway. So console will finally be getting some love. When is this match going to start? Oh, it's Chaos Ball as well, right, so should I switch to Sword and Bold? Just hog the Chaos Ball. Oh, it's slow. I've got no damage, no resistances. Now you promised me you've not made a special build just to kill me. no, he's running away, he's had enough. I've done the job. Right, all we've got to do is just get a win. And stop people killing the Chaos Ball player. Oh, this is terrible. Heal him, heal him. I can't even heal him. I've got no magicka and no potions. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not prepared for this. Oh no, we've got Beamer. Can I take it? Oh, alright, we got it, we got it, we got it. We've got all the Chaos Balls. I'll give me some potions, this is torturous. Anything, any sort of potion will do. I'll just heal him. Just heal him, keep it going. Who's died? Why have we got no Chaos Balls all of a sudden? Come on. Just get the win. I'm on PS4, thank God, no add-ons, not a fan of it. I'm old school. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big add-on person either, to be honest, because where I've been on Xbox as well. I just like, the only one I really like, that I really think is just a must, is like the Sky Shard and the Node one, so you can see the nodes properly. Because I always struggle to see the nodes. But yeah, other than that, I'm not one of them players that would have like 20 add-ons, because, you know, it gets a bit laggy and slow, potentially. Where's all the... There's one over here I've got to get... Oh, got it, yes! Here we go. This is the sort of battleground I wanted, like just one where I can just sort of keep an objective. I ain't got to kill players. If it was deathmatch, I would have been in trouble. I just hide here and just spam those heals. Obviously I can support the other Chaos Ball as well, if I need to. We seem to be doing all good. Where's the other ball? Oh, we've got all three, yes. And then we've got some heals going. Oh, these players come prepared. Someone's got some damage going and all. Blood funnel, come on, need some heals. Oh, I'm just 2-minute AoEs. I held it. Not too bad. Not too bad, I'm happy with that. As long as we win, that's all I care. Heal, 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 heal. Alright, we still got all three. Sweet, sorted. So in your skill lines for the crafting there is Keen Eye. If you have all three, then the nodes glow. Yeah, that also helps as well. So you can see them better, but for some reason I just struggle to see them anyway. So the add-ons will definitely benefit me. Unless you've got like it memorised, I always miss the nodes. I don't know if I'm going blind. Oh, come on, let's have my ult. That might do something, maybe. Pushed them back a little bit. Come on, let's go. Yes, this team knows what they're doing. We've got one mission. Why am I a vampire? Yeah, this is a rare thing for me to be like in an under 50s BG, but I said, you know why everyone's here, just to purely get the experience. That's all it's here for. Just to wish I had the other bloody one on. Trust me to have a 50 scroll on. Can I heal? Maybe not. I don't think I've got a heal on this. 30-second carry, yeah, getting some scoring. It's alright, sorted. We've still got all the Chaos Balls, so yeah, we've definitely got no worries about getting a match. Probably should focus on just trying to kill others. I don't know if it's really going to matter now. That's going to be a win for us, just maybe healing. Oh, he's gone down. The team knew the assignment. The new girl companion has unique abilities in lockpicking and alchemy resource nodes. Yeah, I use her for the lockpicking when I'm stealing and like that. Actually quite helps out. Especially if you haven't got the Legend Domain maxed. I don't think I've got it maxed on PC. But yeah, it definitely helps out. But skills not working on Xbox worse than normal too, or is it just me or PlayStation? I haven't been on Xbox in a while, so but I haven't had any problems. But yeah, I mean, if you mean like in the PvP sort of area, then yeah, they sometimes don't work anyway. Right, let's go, we've got this. Just keep healing. Yeah, I mean, the skill's not firing. It does happen if you're in like a congested area with loads of players. You know, particularly Cyrodiil, I get that a lot. I'll just keep healing them. That's it, it's a win, guys. Sorted. Oh, you're on PC, thought it was Xbox. Oh, you're on PC at the moment? Yeah, this is my PC account, so this is why I'm grinding. And, you know, I'm sort of up against it with I haven't got sets and so forth, because, yeah, my main account is my Xbox. Are we tagging zombies? I'm still only 31. It's that stupid XP. And I said I've literally got the decent ones as well to use. Yeah, I've got a couple of mythic ones, or 2 or 3. So I've got some stronger ones, I just can't put them on. Who wants to group with me? I hope you're not hoping I'm doing damage, mate, because I was hoping to be carried. Where's the player? Oh, okay, no, he knows what he's doing. I think. I need the flame skull just to tag him. I've got nothing to tag him with. Yeah, this is where I normally grind zombies, or Cold Harbour. I think it's a slightly bit better, but of course you've always got to have access to it, and I probably ain't on a new tune. But yeah, we've got some good builds coming. Like I said, I'll be revamping a lot of my 1-bar ones rather than keep making tons of new builds, which I probably could. And there still will be new builds, but I'll just be sort of building on, because I've done quite a lot of builds now. I will be like building on existing ones. I've done a lot of the 1-bar ones. I'll be sort of toffeeing up, you know, making them better. So I'll be making, where I've done like with the Elder Mage, I kept making like 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. I'm going to go back and do that on some of the other ones I've made. So like just to sort of bring them a bit more, because they're going to be not as effective, unfortunately, you know, with the subclassing arriving. So I'll be revamping, I'll be sort of like cherry picking the ones that I want to revamp. the one that comes to mind the most is the 1 bar Frost Mage I made. It was really tanky and strong. So I want to revamp that. Like I said, I've pretty much revamped the 1 bar bash builds. I've revamped the 1 bar Mage Sulk. So yeah, I'll just go through, and like I said, I haven't done really any ganking stuff, which you know, a lot of my build was, well, my channel was just ganking, so I will be doing some ganking builds. We're level 32. Because I haven't really touched, that's the only thing I haven't really touched upon. I've done werewolf, yeah, I've done bash builds. But yeah, ganking I haven't really looked into too much. I know obviously you can combine a lot of crit lines and just, you know, I've even seen some players just completely dropping shadowy disguise, you know, and just, if it's a ranged gank you could probably get away with it. So yeah, I need to revisit a lot of the ganking builds, but that's going to be on Xbox. This is slow and painful. Mind you, I've literally got nothing even, I've not even slotted anything. Not to even help me. So So yeah, I'll be doing a few bits here and there on PC, but like I said, most of my builds usually come from my Xbox, because I've just got pretty much everything. Apart from the only thing I don't really have a lot of is trial sets, but other than that, you know, you've got everything Mastercrafter, all the traits research, do you know what I mean? Everything's there. Stop teasing me, that bloke keeps saying, want to sell Black Rose Prison runs. I would definitely pay for that. I think I've got like 1 million as well, but I haven't got access to it, and I'm not going to pay just to grind. Like, I could just subscribe to ESO Plus, but I don't pay for ESO Plus. Even though it is worth having, and it is a pain not to have, I used to sub all the time for years, and then I just stopped because I didn't do the crafting writs as much. So but yeah, ESO Plus is totally worth it. If you're going to be using a lot of tunes and stuff and a lot of crafting writs, it is worth having. Not that I'm trying to sell you ESO Plus, but I'm just saying, it's like, from experience, it is the craft bag. The ESO Plus is worth it just for the bloody craft bag, because your inventory is just full all the time. So yeah, if you're a big crafter and stuff, and you know, it's definitely worth having. Oh, you're backing up too much, mate. You're gonna untrigger. Yep, that's what they've done. But I mean, yeah, like, leveling's painful no matter how you do it. You know, Black Rose Prison, blah blah blah. You know, it's all boring. I think the best way to do it is just break it down, like, every 10 levels. So like, between level 1 and 10, just do dolmens. Between level 10 and 20, just do mobs. And then, you know, between level 20 and 30, just do dungeons. You know, 30 and 40, do Black Rose Prison. You know, just mix it, match it, do a different activity per 10 levels, so you won't get as bored. Because You know, just doing Dolmens 1 to 50 is torturous. I mean, it's all torturous anyway, but just break it up with a different activity. If you plan on playing this over more than 24 hours, yeah, you need the craft bag. Yeah, it does become obnoxious with all the materials and stuff because it just keeps filling your inventory up. And especially, yeah, if you're a big RIP person as well, that gets really messy. I tried doing RITs without ESO Plus, and you can with the banking system, but it's a big pain. It's doable, but it's just painful. So yeah, if you're gonna be, you know, doing RITs on every character, where is that player gone? I've lost him. He's gone down there. Public dungeons or spell scar usually work well. Plus fighters guild sky shards and skill points in public dungeons. Yeah, that's another good way as well. I used to do a lot of Craglorn XP farming. But yeah, I've got some sweet builds coming though. There will be some good stuff. I've sort of figured most things out now. At first I was a little bit overwhelmed and I thought, what the hell am I going to be doing, you know. I do know the game quite well and the classes quite well because I played everything, but I was still a little bit like, what combinations can you even put together? Like, you know, and there is some really well thought out ones that players have thought of, you know. So yeah, there's going to be some good combos, and the one I think that's the most interesting is the Arcanist and the Warden, the Frost damage AoE. I've seen some people in duels just drop players with that. What level we now? Need 33, oh my god. I managed to level to max in 10ish hours. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is doable. Like, if I'd done this for probably 5 hours, I'd probably get to 50, but after 10 minutes I'm just bored. So, and I've done both the dailies, and I've gone up, what level was I? I think it was about 27 when I started today, so I've gone up 5, that ain't too bad. Oh, stop backing up, I don't know why he keeps backing up for, they're not going to kill you. They're just zombies. About 3 hours into Sharn Public Dungeon, yeah, that's another good spot. Let's have a sip of coffee. Guess closer to 4, yeah. I do vaguely remember farming in there because it's quite good. There's definitely a lot of mobs. But yeah, I'm sick to death of leveling turns. You know, I must have done about probably 30. You know, I've deleted some, which is wild when you think about it. Deleting a max level tune. Yeah, so you do get burnt out when you start leveling 20, 30 tunes. If we can, left. Where do you want to go? I want to go left. Plus the fighters, yeah, you want to make sure you get the fighters guild as well. Not that I use it for everything, but you know, you never know, you might use it. So it's worth just chucking on, because a lot of the XP farms include zombies, you know, and undead, so you'll get the fighters guild or Daedra. Daedra. I'm only checking the bodies just in case, by some divine miracle, that I get the Etheric Cipher, because it drops in non-DLC zones. So I've always sort of, oh, I better check it. But yeah, trust me, I've farmed this for, I've leveled characters for 10 years in non-DLC zones, and I've never had an Etheric Cipher drop. So the odds of that happening, I'm surprised that thing ain't worth 20 million because it is just so rare. I know you can get them in the events and that, they were a bit more droppable. But yeah, getting one legitimately off a mob, I just can't see how it's possible. No, you're making it more painful because you keep backing up. I'm nearly 33. But yeah, guys, did you check out that bash build I dropped? That is going to be really strong. That's probably one of the best combos I've made for bash build. And it's all on one bar as well. It's just, that is going to wreck players' day. Oh, I think I'm done with this now. Cheers, bro, but I'm going. We've hit level 33. I think it's time for just to have a break from that. Imperial City, pretty good XP too if you do the quest as killing the mobs. Yep, that's really good. Another good one that a lot of people don't mention, if you've got someone to carry you, of course, and you don't have any DLCs, is Dragon Star Arena. I pretty much leveled and got all my champion points through Dragon Star Arena because I think I was farming the Death Dealers as well. So that, yeah, a lot of people sleep on Dragon Star Arena. It's not the quickest, but it's still really good XP. And if you got like you got a group and you just want to run something, you run that 10 times, you know, it'll level you 1 to 50. I know it's not the quickest, but it's not too bad. It surprised me. I thought, oh, it's going to be really slow because of all the commentary in between, but it's actually alright. Anyway, so what have I got inbox for? All the rewards. The guy talks half the time you're in there. Yeah, that's the only thing. I wish they'd just remove that. Even though it's like fun initially, hearing all the commentary. Once you've heard it 10 times, there should be just a skip button just to make it a bit quicker. But yeah, it's not bad for leveling. And like I said, of course, if you want the Death Dealers lead as well, it's a nice little win-win. And you get the master weapon, so it does. It covers a lot of things. So yeah, if I go to set items, I would have thought I've got a fair amount in it. Yeah, because I did farm it quite a lot. So yeah, that's the 3 bonuses of being there. See, the problem is with Black Rose Prison, it's good, but you're not going to get any gold drops. You're not going to get any weapon drops. I don't think there's even any lead drops that I know of. But yeah, if you farm Dragon Star Arena for XP and you've got a group to carry you, then you're going to get all these nice weapons. You know, I haven't got all of them, but you're going to get most of them. Some of the sets are not too bad either. Archer's Mind is nice. You know, and you might get the Death Dealers leads, you know, so... Anyway, enough rambling. Let's see if we can get that bloody Essence Thief. Baked apples. Let's see how lucky we are in the randoms. Are we going to get low levels? Dagger of the Essence Thief is indecisive though. Wait. What am I saying? That's perfect for bash build because decisive is the one you want. So I must keep that. Shield of the Essence Thief, look at that bad boy. So yeah, I've got everything for the bash build. Black Rose Prison on normal seems to be the fastest for me for leveling. Yeah, it is. Black Rose you can't contest for just pure XP. The only thing that will top that is the Master Writ spamming, but that's really expensive. Right, so we all good? I've got my pierce armour on. Now let's go into that painful dungeon. Veteran? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not doing veteran. Normal's painful enough. Paying 1 million for... Oh, I ain't got the gold on here, sorry. For an Essence Thief two-handed. But yeah, if you want to know what the meta is, basically, the sets haven't really changed too much from a PvP side of things. What level have we got? High levels? Oh, that's not too bad. 1,002. Oh yes, sweet. Should be okay. But yeah, basically the meta, from a 2-bar PvP perspective, you know, like a traditional 2-bar build, you're going to be you know, on the back bar, you really want to be running Rallying Cry. It's probably the #1 because the crit damage is going to be pushed really high. People are going to be hitting even harder with crit damage, so having critical resistance is going to be key. So, I mean, Rallying Cry was pretty much best in slot anyway for back bar, but more than ever, you know, you can also run Wretched or something, or there's a good set in Glenumbra as well, which cleanses a lot of negative effects. But yeah, that's pretty much what you want back bar, is Rally Cry. And then front bar, you know, you can go Order's Wrath, Oak Father, and of course Essence. They're like the best in slot, really. That's what most players are going to be running. And of course, monster set, you know, run Balorg, Bloodspawn. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on the bash build. But Rallying Cry's buyable, so that, you know, I've got all that, I'm sorted there. It's just this Essence Thief. And I say we'll be running a lot of Talk as well. I've just run full impen on Talk. They're probably thinking, why is this tank bashing? Because I'm on my bash build. Well, it's nice to have a tank that does a little bit of damage as well. Harvest, what's that? It's only one-handed though. And I've already got it. So yeah, really with the meta hasn't really changed set-wise. It's more just mixing and matching the correct skills and classes to that effect. Right, I better put my message out saying desperate for two-handed Essence Thief. But yeah, I need to craft the Essence Thief. I think for some reason I've already got Essence Thief rings somewhere that I've seen. Or Essence Thief jewellery. But on this I'm running Deadlands Demolisher and Veiled Heritance, but yeah, you want to swap the Veiled Heritance for Essence for sustain. But if someone said to me, I've got an Essence two-handed, I want 100k for it, the 100k is yours, mate. If it means I ain't got to go in this dungeon again. Problem is, ideally I want the maul or the battle axe. Probably the maul, a little bit more. because the Maul's going to give me crazy pen, you know, and pairing that with the short, you know, the sub assault, you know, you're already going to be touching 15, 16k pen with that sharpened as well, do you know what I mean? So that's your pen just all sorted right there. You know, chuck on Balog, you know, you're going to be getting like 25k, 30k pen plus with that little, and that's why it's just worth having. And then you're getting the damage done bonus from Essence, it's a sustained set. There's just no contest with Essence Thief. It is the best set in the game. But it is obviously more stamina based, so I'll bear that in mind. It's got to be the most stat dense set in the game, you know, just like Rallying Cry is, or, you know, it gives you health return, stamina return, and it gives you damage. It's like, well, that is just crazy. You just got to have it. I've got to check the Imperial Fragments. I might have enough for one box go as well. Oh, I'm still far off. They're 80 Imperial Fragments. Just got to pray to the Essence Thief God that it's going to bless me. Problem is I've still got a lot of Imperium weapons missing. So I really could still be up against it. But yeah, I'm glad I got the shield and the one-handed, so I'm all sorted with the bash build. I need to put that on this character now. Still at it with the Essence Food Farm, yeah, oh, that's terrible. I did get the shield though, so I mean I'm sorted that. I just want the two-handed. Master chest, what? Oh, where? Where is it? Come on, please. Please, two-handed. Oh, what was that? Not even two pieces. Just got here for after a few hours of night rain. Oh, that's Elden Ring, innit? Yeah. I do actually own Elden Ring, I just don't play it much. Oh, it's the new DLC, innit? Ring of Essence, yeah, I've already got that. The jewellery is not a problem, it's just the weapons. I want the two-handed maul or battle axe I'll settle for. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably just do a ton of Imperial City and then over time just keep using the boxes once I get one two-handed weapon. I don't think I'm going to keep doing this, you know, once I've got one. The great sword would be okay. I better put the message out again because I don't know if they're all going to be nice to me and hopefully trade me if they've got one. So I'm going to put the message out again. as you can see, I'm desperate. But once you've done a dungeon like 500 times, you know, like, probably have combined between Xbox and PC, you know, like, you do get a bit wearing with the dungeons. I don't mind grinding for some sets, but it does really go on. But at least they're curated now, so you are going to get a weapon that you don't have. When it wasn't curated, that was just crazy brutal. Used to be much worse. And on top of it, because you get bored of this boss, because you keep killing it, this boss can still one-shot you and cause problems. But it won't with this group. This will get burnt. I'll chuck in some damage as well. And we should be able to burn it before it triggers the mechanic. Oh, we didn't. Very close though. Come on, Essence Thief. Come on, Essence Thief. Come on, Essence Thief. What's done? The second mechanic? Now I'm really confused. Oh, come on. What are we going to get, guys? Oh, what? Well, they all just left. Spell Power Q Axe. I haven't actually got that, but it's not something I want, but it would make it easier. Oh, that was sweet, wasn't it? What? When's Undaunted event? Wasn't it double weapon drops? I don't actually know, to be honest. Let me quickly Google that. Because, yeah, that would actually really help me out. I think it was earlier this year. So yeah, probably missed that. But yeah, as you can see, look, I'm not even missing that many Essence Thief. 4 I'm missing. You know, and they're all the two-handed ones. Like, come on now, look, all the staffs. But that's the problem, look, I've still got tons of Imperium missing, so I've still got high chances of getting Spell Power and Imperium. Don't think there's anyone in the guild up. Not E-Man's on. Yeah, so it looks like we'll be back at it. But yeah, the Imperial Fragments, I can use them, but they're just so stingy. They just don't drop enough, the Imperial Fragments. So we'll have to keep at it. Hi, I'm new, so I don't have a lot of characters level. For subclassing, when I want one line from Sulk, do I have to level all 3 lines on my new Sulk? Or can I just level one that I want so I can give it to my main character? Yeah, I think you can just go to the subclassing thing. If you don't want to level a different toon, you can just pick what line you want and then level that, but it's twice as slow or something. So what I've been doing is I've just had every class, just leveled every toon on every class, just so that when the subclassing drops, I've already got them unlocked. But I think you can just grab the skill lines. So you don't have to have every character of every class, if you know what I mean. I think you can just grab them from the quest and then slot them, and then you'd have to physically level them on that character. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. So you don't have to have 10 toons to do this. I'm just doing it this way, but it's probably the slower way. but I only was just missing a neck row, so I thought, well, if I level the neck row. I'm almost 50 on storm calling, but don't care to finish leveling the other 2 lines. It's probably worth it, just to, you know, because things might change down the road. But yeah, it is frustrating for new players. I do feel for new players because it's such a grind. But yeah, that's the options you can do. You can either just make 1 toon for every class, and then you'll get all the lines once they're 50. Or you can just have 1 toon, and then I think you can just put the class lines on, and then you've got to physically level them on that toon. You're right, especially with the XP bonus right now. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, like if you're planning, it depends long term. If you're just, I'm only ever going to play 1 toon, then just literally just pick the lines you want. But if you are planning down the road, you're going to say, I'm probably going to make some more toons. You're probably best just making 7 characters and just getting all the class lines. If you're going to be playing long term and with lots of different toons. But like, yeah, you don't have to. You could just use 1 toon, I think, and just grab the skill lines from the quest giver, I think, and then pop them on, and then you can level them up that way. But yes, it's definitely a big grind. Even for me, like my second account, it's been a grind, you know. So a new player, yes, that's some crazy grind it's going to be. Right, anyway, let's jump back in for some more fun. But funny enough, this build, like I said, I was dueling someone the other day, and I caught him off guard and I killed him. So like, people don't like bash builds, you know, for whatever reason, you know, because they're cheesy or whatever. But I tell you, they do catch players off guard. And I have one. It's not really a dueling setup because there ain't sustain on this, but you'll be surprised who you can kill on a bash build if you're timing it correctly. You farming Essence Thief? I've been farming White Tower for the past few days. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, mate. I just need the 2-handed. Are you going to have to level the skill line up, even if you already have it leveled on the class? You'll have to level the skill line up if it's on a different toon, a fresh toon. But if you pull the line and you've already got it unlocked on another toon, then it will be max 50. I know, it's really confusing. I said, and even I don't know if what I'm even saying is 100% true because I'm not sure myself. But I just thought I'm going to keep it simple and just have 7 toons with all 7 classes, apart from the Arcanist I haven't got. You know, and then I'll just go from there. But I think you can just pull, but you will have to physically level the skill line. I think it's twice as slow as well. There's some sort of penalty. I've got the 2-handed and I just need the axe or mace. Are you on PCN8? Yes, I am, yeah. Yeah, if you want to join me, yeah. I'll get rid of this, I'll let this time out. Because I've already got the... I think I've already got the axe and mace, so yeah, I won't need those. So if I get them, I can give them to you. So yeah, that's good news. You've got what I want and I've got what you want. So yeah, if we group together, then that's all good. Yeah, I've got all the axes and the maces, which are then again really good if I'll go dual wield. I'll log off my sword, come leveling and jump on my main to queue. Curated though, so I won't be getting 2-handed and you won't be getting the axe or mace. Yeah, that is true. But like I said, if we are close to filling it up, once you've filled it all up, then you'll start getting duplicates. But yeah, we can run it anyway, don't matter. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you want to add me... where does he get nameplates? I don't know why the nameplates are all so small on mine. Yeah, that's me, Gloomfrost8989. If you want to send me a group invite. PCNA. And then we can do some runs, see what happens. I don't know why the text... does anyone know why the text above my character is so small? Surely it's meant to be bigger than that. But let's try to see where you can make the name see clear. There you go, Gloomfrost8989. Yeah, but yeah, I can put the essence on here now. Oh no. Are you serious? I thought I had the Deadlands on the body. I've got some of it on the body. Damn it. That means I'm going to waste these Deadlands rings. Because I need to have the Essence Thief on the jewellery and the weapons. So yeah, I'll wait 5 minutes, see if you join me. Or send me an invite. Did I get one? No. If not, I'll just start re-queuing. But yeah, like I said, to be honest, I won't be getting the new content pass. It's probably the first time... I assume that's you. It's probably the first time I'm not buying the chapter or whatever it is. Again, there's healer. Alright, let's go, let's go. I think we can start it in queue so others can join it while we're doing it right. No, I don't think you can actually. I think it resets it. I think it resets it. I've done that before, gone halfway, and then if you're queuing in the dungeon finder, it will start a fresh one, I think. Let's go to the... We'll rush through normal prop quickly, make you leader. Oh, made you leader, yeah, thanks. Yeah, just get through it as quickly as we can and just get them drops. You never know, you might get lucky. I've just got to get this two-handed stuff sorted. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if you know as well. Also check, have you got any Imperial fragments? You see them at the bottom there, I've got 63. If you've got those, I think you can go into the dungeon and you can use a side chest and have some goes on the box. So if you've got a lot of them, because I think it's 80 per box, which is a joke. But yeah, if you've got a lot of them, you can have some goes. The only one problem is the chest is not curated. So you might get random pieces. That's the only one downside. But I will use that when I get the Imperial fragments. You slowly get them over time, doing Imperial City stuff, then have a go on the boxes. So yeah, double check your Imperial fragments. If you've got a lot sitting there, then you can just knock out the box, and hopefully you'll get what you want. I don't even know what that helmet's called. I think it's... is it Dreadhorn? But yeah, this bash build is just with the Dragon Knight, of course, but yeah, with the subclassing, the one I've dropped with the Warden. Is it Warden and Dragon Knight? I can't remember what the third skill line is. But yeah, it's stronger than this. Oh, Nightblade, yeah, it's got infinite sustain. Like, you've got no sustain issues on a bash build, which is just insane. No sustain issues, insane. Why is it not coming up? No damage dealers? Yeah, we'll just speed run it as much as we can. Oh, it's Bloodforge. I said it was Dreadhorn, it's Bloodforge. I've got literally no dies on this account either. Whereas like Xbox I've got quite a lot. Is it Dueling Endeavour? Don't even know if it even is. I haven't even got my thingy on. I need the CC on, I ain't got the CC. Hey, that's a tanky build you got there. Wow, I'm liking that. It just took me to just school me there. Just a cheese crit build of Order's Wrath. Yeah, nice. Got some high health as well. But I said that's the good thing about Wardens, because you can push the high health with the minor toughness. Classic Warden, yeah, I mean they just really benefit from the crit damage. And on top of it you get high health. Well, it's not really high, but in like, you know, like high 30s is pretty good. It's high enough to be still like high health, but not, if you go above 40 then people start, you know, saying, oh, you're cheesing, you know, you're just a tank or whatever. Not that it bothers me, but yeah, that's a good number to be at, sort of like high 30s. What is going on with this queue? Yeah, did you check your Imperial fragments? I've only got 63, so 80 per box. You can have another spin. Yeah, I'm sitting at 34k. When I was 40k plus, you're right, I was just called a tank in BGs. Yeah, so yeah, if you're playing against like, you know, higher level PvP players, yeah, you start getting called out, unfortunately. And you're just labelled a tank if you go above 40k. But to be honest, with this double spec bow stuff going on, you need to be pushing high health anyway, unless you're just going full burst damage. So yeah, if you want to go full high health, I mean I probably will on some builds. I made a brawler build that's like 65k health that still does good damage. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, anything over 40, oh, you're a tank. I tested Acuity often, but I like Order's Wrath better for more consistency. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Acuity. I don't think I've ever really done a proper build with that. I do prefer Alder's Wrath. Acuity was nice for power burst, but Alder's Wrath was more consistent pressure, and the 5th line gave crit chance and crit damage along with my Khajiit. Yeah, it's a nice combo. Did you want to queue as a DPS? Maybe that might help. Maybe there's a healer or something, I don't know. Should have come up by now. We might as well do another duel if you want. While we're waiting. I didn't know we could queue and duel at the same time. I'll put my CC on so I'm a little bit more effective. I've got detect bots on all, which don't help. Oh no, I've got tripods. Yeah, it's quite difficult to duel on a bash build. It is doable. But yeah, you're only going to have sort of mediocre success. But if I had Essence on, I'd be yeah, a lot more effective. Oh, you got the charm as well. Oh, I want that charm. I really want that charm. That is going to be the... It's the best scribing mastery line you can get. Can't even hit him, he's just... No, I've not got the... Mate, how are you that tanky as well with that crit damage? That's good. Don't think I've even got you halfway. Oh, whoa. That is a nice build. Even the CC didn't save me. Yeah, that's a nice way to go. Like I said, with Warden, yeah, you can really push that crit damage good. Why is this dungeon not coming up, man? It's pissing me off now. Yeah, I mean, with subclassing, you can make that even stronger. You could just push the crit damage even more. I think 2 of us can just rush very quick. Yeah, should we just have a quick run, just us then? I'm not going to keep waiting and just see what happens. See how fast we can get through it. Right, it's on normal, so we'll just port there. Just see if we can just quickly get through it. But I won't queue though, just in case it comes up, because Sod's Law it's going to come up when we're on a run. So we'll just do a run, just us two. See what happens.
We've had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
Yes, I suppose that's true. A few more moments then.
Did you check the Imperial fragments? If you got enough. Yeah, they're hard to... You can accumulate them in, you know, gaining Imperial City, but you'd be lucky for probably 100, 120 an hour, so like what, 1 or 2 goes per hour? You're better off just farming the dungeon. You haven't done the Imperial City? Wait a minute, how comes you can do all that good but you haven't done Imperial City? Oh yeah, we're just going to rush through it, aren't we? You joined the game at the end of December, so you've only been in the game for a few months, yet you can do all that good? My god. Oh, I'm trapped. So much for speed running. Yeah, we'll just rush through everything. I shouldn't have stopped here, I just got pinned. Mate, you're going to be a decent PvP player, that's for sure. If you're already that good at dueling, and you're new to the game, that's crazy. Wait, what's this boss hitting hard? Are we on veteran? What is going on? I'm taking just like crazy damage. I can't even pull it down the stairs. Alright, let's pull it downstairs. Oh no, I'm in the cage. What? I'm never going to break this lock. Oh, I broke it, yes. Alright, let's power it down. Skill line gain, ledger domain. Yeah, so we'll just run through everything and just group it all up as much as we can.
My spell has revealed the rifts. Destroy them.
Do we have to smash the rifts? I can't actually remember, to be honest. If not, we could go back and grab them. Yeah, if we've got to break the rifts, we'll go back, see if we can get through the door or not. Well, there is some coming around the corner, so it's probably not going to let us through. Let's try. Oh no, it's letting us through.
Hold! The scroll is here.
Where? There's nothing.
This is where I left
But
it.
yeah, Essence Thief is going to be nice on a Warden as well. That damage done bonus. And it's basically a sustain set as well. It's just like, it's just a must. Really, definitely top 5 sets in the game. It's definitely up there. I mean, obviously, unless you're pure Magicka based, yeah, like obviously then it wouldn't be, but. Whoa, what are they doing? Oh, they're being charmed, aren't they? That's probably why. Did he charm bosses? But yeah, if you want to use a class mastery script, the Warden one is just the best one. That charm just is just so strong. Oh. Damn it. Right, one more. It's a bloody AoE, they do surprising how much damage it does. Spell power. Like I said, the body stuff don't matter to me.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Yeah, if you are a new player, if someone said, oh, I'm a new player, completely new, what class would you recommend as like the base? I would 100% say not Nightblade, Warden, because, you know, it's very forgiving because you get that bonus extra health, so you can always take extra slaps when you know, you're sort of just learning the ropes, and on top of it, you know, when you do get better, it's got that class mastery script. So I'd definitely go base Warden. think my food's run out, let's just use it. I said, yeah, Wardens, they get the brilliant high health, they get, you know, really good bonus crit damage, and on top of it you get a nice movement speed mobility, so they're fast, they're agile, high health, high crit, like I said, and on top of it they've got one of the best debuffs in the game, which is the sub assault. Did I trigger them? Oh no, we're through. Yeah, minor and major breach on one skill. I mean, that's pretty good. Most skills like only give major breach or minor breach, but you know, the Shulks gives both. Super strong. Oh, the XP event started today. Saw a lot of people, diamonds in prison living. That's why the queue was so slow for the dungeon. Yeah, most people are just, they're just gonna, yeah, they're not really dungeon farming. It's just all sort of about leveling toons. But yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna get that necro done in time. I'm not planning on immediately using any necro stuff. And to be fair, if I was desperate to do a necro build or incorporate necro, I can just use Xbox. Because I've already got it sorted on there.
Elder Scroll was right about you. Let's move.
Mate, that build you got on, it's got everything. It's got damage, tankiness, survivability. But yeah, Alder's Wrath is just a brilliant set. When Alder's Wrath first come out, I used to look at the set and think, it's not all that. But it's actually a really decent set. And it's craftable as well, so it's just, and it's, you know, it's really useful in PvE. It's not just PvP. Have I got the orb still? I don't even know. I don't know, I roll dodged out of that, it's only on normal, it shouldn't kill me. Come on, let's get it down. Whoa, whoa. Okay, it might kill me. It might kill me. Jack of the Essence Faith.
You must face her before she slays us all.
So much fire damage. I'm Vamp stage 4. Oh my god, yeah. Luckily the last boss is quite annoying as well, but it's shock damage. I said that's what makes this dungeon even more annoying to farm, because on normal you're sort of under the impression like you ain't really going to die, and there is a couple of spots where you can die because you get bored and not paying attention when you're like grinding it. And even the last boss, I've been caught a couple of times on the last boss thinking, oh, it's normal, you ain't going to go down, but yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, you're unlikely to not complete the dungeon on normal, but you can still get caught, and yeah, you've got to be careful. Because you've got to remember, it's still a DLC dungeon at the end of the day, so yeah, there is a couple of mechanics that will catch you if you're not paying attention. Why does everyone just stay all the way over there? I know you're ranged, but come on. We can't bunch them together. I do PV with my bash blade and the OP wonder if a tank can do so much damage. Yeah, bash blade is quite good actually. I did make a 10k bash build on Nightblade, but I lost it on the PTS and I don't know if it's fully viable. But yeah, bash blade is quite a good one to go with. Oh, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Here we go.
Head through the portal. You are destined to face Clivia Tharn.
Yeah, so these lightning things can kill you. And there's also, yeah, the Atronach can actually one-shot you as well. Why is it not taunted anymore? We've got it down to under 50, that's good. I think we've got the chains coming quick.
Waited as long as I could.
Oh,
The scroll said I'd be skewered if
are you sure, mate?
I'll take this. Follow me.
Another one for the sticker book. Cry face. Lightning staff of the Imperium. I'll take it because it'll probably fill up the sticker book. As if you don't want it. Yeah, we can queue again. Yeah, that's alright, no worries. Right. Let's queue again, hopefully. Do you want to go in as healer? Just try healer again? I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but like you said, there's probably not a lot of people doing them. But we'll see if we can get another run in. I use Sithis, Essence Thief, Demolisher and Veteran at the back bar for PvP and PvE. It crits 15k and then sometimes several times. Yeah, I've never actually really done a proper 2-bar one of a bash build, but I know they work. I always like to just do 1 bar. Here we go, right straight in, sorted. How many Imperial fragments?
My patience grows thin, sister.
We've had our differences.
78. Alright, so I've got enough for a box go after this.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. A few more moments.
Right, let's just rush, mad rush through this. We've got high level players as well. It looks like it's going to be a quick run, which is good news. It's always worth checking the loot on the mobs because there is a small chance you might get a set piece, but it don't happen often. Get nice burn. I just realised I've got to be careful with the inventory. I should be okay for this run. Right, let's run through.
My spell has revealed the rifts. Destroy them. Hold! The scroll is here.
Where? There's nothing.
This is where I left it. Give me a moment. You'll see.
The Elder Scroll.
It's not ready. Don't touch it.
The scroll is mine. Kill them all. As you wish.
Why? What are you running away for?
Find the Empress region.
I mean, to be honest, it is entirely possible to just back bar Essence Thief. You don't have to front bar it. you can backbar it. I just don't like backbarring it. You know, you can have like a frost staff or a sword and board, and then you can proc it, then go to your front bar. I just prefer it the other way around. I don't like backbar proc in essence. But a lot of people do though. You don't have to have it, yeah, front bar. Does owning the districts in Imperial City increase the fragment drop rates? I don't think it actually does. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, farming the fragments is just, it's not a waste of time, but it's not very effective. Like, I think the city bosses, they give like 6 fragments per boss death, so... And the chest is 80. So like, you need to kill like 12 Imperial City bosses to get 1 go on the box. You know, you can also farm the mobs, but they drop like 1 every 10 mobs. It's just pointless, in my opinion. The other thing is you can go to the Molag Ball Centre, I think, and he drops like 30, but it's going to be like 30 every 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Yeah, it's pretty painful. And you used to be able to buy them, but they've stopped it now, so you have to physically farm the fragments. But you do get the fragments as you're doing the dungeons, so you're still best. White Gold Tower's best. You'll still get the fragments when you're doing these runs. It will just take you like probably 5 or 6 runs to get enough fragments for 1 go on the box. With the subclassing, the crit becomes even higher. Yeah, it's just like you need crit resistance next patch more than ever. You can't get away with like 2k crit resistance. You are just going to get melted. You're going to need... That's why I'm going to be running... If I'm not running Talk, I'm probably going to be running Rallying Cry back bar, because... Or you can run Nibony Bay, One Piece. I think I've got this on One Piece because that gives you critical resistance. You need some forms of critical resistance big time. It can't be ignored because you're just going to get clapped with spec bows and you're going to go. Double spec bows as well. Well, that was quick. So yeah, you know, crit is just going to be outrageous next patch. So you either run the same and you're really good at blocking, or you need to be having some serious defense because the crit is going to be mad. Because, you know, people are combining Warden crit bonus, you know, with either the Necro crit bonus or the Assassin Nightblade crit bonus, or even the Templar. So you can really stack it. So if you ain't got that crit resistance, you're going to get melted fast. So yeah, I'd normally say minimum 2k, but ideally I'd say minimum 3k now. And even that, you're still going to get hit hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a block meta. You're going to have to be blocking most attacks, or you're going to go down, or dodging. You ain't going to be able to soak up many hits from like really good players. Let's see if we can burst it. Oh no. No way. What the hell? Let's jump in the fire then. I've never seen this boss glitch. Has anyone seen this boss ever glitch? I've never known it to glitch. That was weird, but at least, yeah, hopefully we can respawn it, because if I've gone all this way and I can't even get a drop, I'm gonna go get mad. Oh no, we're all good. That would be hilarious though, when it do the whole dungeon and then the last boss glitches. No, we're not going to be able to burst it, almost. Right, burst it guys, come on. Oh my god, restoration star.
Before opening this portal, the scroll said I'd be skewered if... Never mind. I'll take this. Follow me!
Like, this essence is just abusing me. Right, that's it, I'm done with this. Oh well, right, so I need to go back to the beginning. I'm going to hit the chest because I've got enough for one chest go. I'm thinking about how I can modify my bash blade because of the massive crit. What I would do is I would definitely chuck on corrosive. And then just invest nothing into pen is a way you could do it. Or yeah, you could just push even more crit with a Templar line maybe. See if I can get there in time, I'm so slow. Should be alright. And we can have one go on the box. Yeah, bash blades are going to get stronger because you can just, yeah, push the crit. Khajiit bash blade, yep. It's one thing I've never done. I've never invested into bash blade crit, but I know it is good. So you could go corrosive and add that on, but you will lose the ult, of course. Warden as well is nice. Right, here we go. One go. And I bet it's one I've got. No, it's not. It's going to be a two-handed. It's going to be a two-handed. Oh my god! You know what, White Gold Tower? Do one. Now I have massive armour because bash scales with armour, but with that update crit gets too high to tank it only with armour. Yeah, that is the problem, the crit's going to go mad. Yeah, they're all banned from ones before. What's that one? I don't think I can trade that one. That's from before. No, I've got nothing. Just going to bind that. Damn you, that dungeon is just... I might have to give up with this. I might have to give up with the old two-handed. I mean, like I said, I've got on the Xbox, so I'm not super desperate for it, but I did want it. But it's just not happening. Like Gloom said, you need to block. You've got to block more, yeah. It's unfortunate because the skill floor has gone up. Yeah, massively. Yeah, you need to be blocking in between skills, particularly with dueling like that. All the time you need to be in between everything, because if you get clapped with two spec bows, you're gone. Because the crit damage, you'd just be mad. But oh well. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys, for the stream. Hopefully do a stream at the weekend. See if we can... I might level the Necro, I might never not, I don't know. I'm going to try and put the Essence Thief on my bash build for this ready. I need to do that. I've got some other bits I've got to do. So yeah, appreciate everyone that's watched the stream, and I'll see you soon.